Thank you, Kai. Developing this morning, a possible serial killer found in the western suburbs. This comes after a 44-year-old cold case is finally solved. 16-year-old Pamela Maurer was found dead alongside a road in Lisle in 1976. She had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Advanced DNA technology led police to Bruce Lindahl. He died in 1981, but last November his body was exhumed and an undeniable match was made.
We finally put a name and a face to this monster, and that's pretty much what he was. I suspect him to be a serial killer.
Lindahl died after police say he accidentally slashed an artery in his own leg while stabbing an 18-year-old man to death in an apartment in Naperville. Well, here's a closer look at the timeline of Maurer's murder case. On January 12, 1976, she left a friend's house to get a soda. The next morning, her body was found on the side of a road. Investigators say she was killed shortly after leaving her friend's house. The Lisle and Woodridge police departments collected biological evidence from her body, and in 2001, that evidence was sent to a crime lab for analysis. A DNA profile of her killer was created. That profile was entered into the combined DNA index system, but no hits were generated. But last year, a breakthrough with advanced DNA testing. Now, the key to identifying Lindahl, DNA phenotyping. It helps determine a number of traits like facial shape and eye color to create a sketch. And this is actually the first case solved in Illinois using that process. Here's a look at the side-by-side comparisons of the sketches versus photos of the killer, Bruce Lindahl.
The resemblance between the snapshot composite and Bruce Lindahl is uncanny.
For investigators, finding Lindahl was like finding a needle in a haystack. Matching his DNA to the crime was an incredibly unlikely breakthrough.
The chance that a person at random would be included as a contributor is 1 in 1.8 quadrillion individuals.
The DNA experts also turned to a public genealogy database to build a family tree. Those databases are increasingly being used by police to solve crimes.
And the story took another twist yesterday as officials talked about other unsolved cases.
Unfortunately, Pam was not Bruce Lindahl's only victim. As a result of this investigation, Bruce Lindahl's DNA profile is now being used to investigate unsolved cases that may be solved as a result of the break in the Maurer case.
Lindahl is also accused of kidnapping and raping Deb Colliander. He was charged for the crime in Kane County. But get this, when it came time for Colliander to testify against him in court, she disappeared. Those charges against Lindahl were dropped. Colliander's body was found in a farm field near Oswego in 1982, but Lindahl, though, died the year before in 1981 in that incident Michelle referenced a minute ago. Now, police believe that more people may know something about Lindahl or any unsolved crimes that may be linked to him. If you do, there are 2 tip lines you can call. Get those numbers on our website or the NBC Chicago app. An amazing story yesterday.